evening, everyone. Today is February 8th. The time is 6:06, and this is the Acushnet Planning Board. This meeting is being recorded for future viewing on the town YouTube channel, and I'm assuming we're on cable tonight. Can I get a motion to open the planning board meeting?
Make a motion to open the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can we introduce ourselves?
Steve Boucher, member.
Mark Francois, chairman.
Brian Dishamps, member.
Fabulous. Nothing new, there's no minutes, there's no public hearing, and we go straight into discussion and other topics. A&R 2024-02 for land situated on 112 Quaker Lane, map number 6, lot number 19, Acushnet, Mass. Schneider, DeVignan and Leone, Inc., Mattapoisett, Mass. Drawn for the Thriftful Family Trust, Thriftful, excuse me, of 2017 Acushnet, Mass. Mr. Leone, if you would.
Good evening, Matt Leone, Schneider, DeVignan and Leone. Thanks, guys, for coming out. I know I'm the only topic on the agenda tonight. We're here tonight with the retreat lot division plan of land for the Thriftful Family Trust. It's located on the south side of Quaker Lane, just west of the town line. The property is known as Lot 19 on Assessor's Map 6 and is approximately 18.6 acres in total. It is comprised of a single-family dwelling, number 112, and multiple outbuildings supporting the agricultural use. A large portion of the lot is open field with wooded areas to the southeast. The site within the project limits was evaluated for wetland resource areas, and it was determined that the limits of the bordering vegetated wetlands were located off-site westerly of the stone wall on the west boundary of the property. The applicant is proposing to create a 2.77 acre retreat lot, shown as retreat lot 1, which I have in green here. That 2.77 acres is 120,833 square feet. This proposed lot will have 50 feet of frontage. The requirement for a retreat lot is 40 feet of frontage along Quaker Lane, and it will maintain the 35-foot minimum width throughout the access area. We actually provide 40 all the way to the access area, which ends once the lot becomes greater than 150 feet wide, I believe is what the regs say. The remaining land shown as retreat lot 2, which is in yellow here, it will be approximately 15.8 acres, and it will maintain 100 feet of frontage along Quaker Lane. It will also comprise the existing house, number 112, the existing barns and other equipment areas that are servicing for the farm fields as well as the agricultural operation. Both lots are proposed to be accessed through an existing mixed surface driveway. It's gravel and some like chip seal and stuff that kind of gives it that kind of mixed surface. And we are creating a common driveway easement that will be encompassing the existing driveway area and has been extended to create a area for vehicle turnaround, which is shown here. And that's to meet planning board regs to allow for the turnarounds and access for emergency vehicles. The applicant will be requesting a special permit from the board to allow for the common driveway, and the gravel surface will be expanded and upgraded to meet the board's requirements, which I believe are 16 feet in width, and there are some certain grades that I'm sure it'll meet, but we'll make sure that all of it does. I propose a little bit of widening here between these two stone walls. We have the 20 feet. It's just right now what I would call, when we surveyed it, actual gravel, maybe a little bit less than the 16 that's required, so we will be proposing to expand that. But that will be later in when we go for the common driveway special permit. Both lots are going to be serviced by private sewer and private wells. The existing lot obviously already has a well and a septic. The retreat lot 1, we've done test holes and percolation tests, and the site is passed for for the placement of a sewage disposal system on site, and there already has been a well placed on the locus. And that's about all I have. If you guys have any questions, yeah, can you go through them?
Does the common driveway serve any other houses past ours?
No, it does not. It's the driveway that's there now just services the agricultural operation that's on the site.
So I think that's what this is, right, that existing right of way.
There is an existing right-of-way separate from the driveway. That's actually because these two properties are owned by the same owner, and there's a record easement or right-of-way for them to access their property through this.
To that one.
Yeah, but it doesn't appear to be utilized at this point, but it is a point of record, and it is an established right-of-way, so that we did put it on the plan.
So the one that's right on the other side of that right of way, there's no house on that lot.
And
The one that says Panakis on it.
Could be way up front, that's, when you look at the big picture, that,
Yeah,
That's
it's really
like-
long.
It may
alley
be,
lot on Main
those
Street.
lots go all the way to Main Street, so there may be houses up on Main Street, but not
That's a long way.
from.
yeah.
It is, yeah, this is a really long.
They're really long.
That's a
long.
long way.
That's a long lot, yeah, they're both.
Yeah, you're talking about.
That's a
those-
bowling alley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I said.
Side by, that's what he said,
Yeah.
two bowling alleys.
Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a long way.
How long is from Quaker Lane to the Hammerhead, more or less?
From Quaker Lane to the Hammerhead, I can scale it up for you.
It's about 400 feet.
You really got there, right?
Yeah, there's 200,
Looks like 400.
167.
Let's come back over to here, another 140, oh, we have to get to this one.
Yeah,
140, was that 240?
242, yeah.
Yeah. So it is 380 plus.
Yeah, I'd say about 500.
Hmm, good.
Yeah, to the back end of the Hammerhead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well within. Now, this is basically the first original house that's there now. The existing dwelling was a regular lot with 150 feet of frontage.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're cutting out 50 feet of frontage for retreat lot 1 and making the regular lot into a retreat lot, and that one will have 100 feet of frontage. So basically one house lot is going into becoming 2 retreat lots.
That's correct. That's the intent.
Yeah, so you still got all of this back
Yeah.
here that he could
Yeah,
come into afterwards, but
yeah.
he's got 15 acres remaining here, so he's got room for.
Yeah.
And it's just for the history, I believe the lot originally also comprised of these 3 lots that front on Quaker Lane now.
Okay.
And through a series of other A&R subdivision plans, they have taken these 3 lots out previous.
Well, actually, the Leonard house, the Leonard's house that house is like 200 or 300 years old.
Really?
The other house that's right here.
Huh. That's interesting, huh?
It's probably the original farmhouse.
Relatively cut and dry. Any other questions, gentlemen?
No, they got the frontage, the width and the.
They got the
Limits.
frontage, they got the retreat lot size. There's very little wetlands. This one is in the buffer zone, so they're gonna have to go in front of conservation for, with it,
House and,
but they still got the 75 feet, retreat lots need 75 feet buffer
Yeah,
all around, so he has that.
yeah. Make a motion to approve the A&R, A&R 2024-02 as presented.
We have a motion.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, let's commence to sign. Why don't you start it? Here's a black pen, try that one. The Mylar's mixed in there as well.
We have a fill pen for the Mylar?
Yeah, I do, I
All
brought.
right, yeah. Today is
Today is 2/8/2024.
24.
I see what you're doing.
I'm gonna sign you. Yeah. This way, he can sign that.
You have a black pen?
No, I don't.
What is your, I think it's the only pen besides these markers, so we'll
Yeah.
just give this done. No, don't be rushed. Take your time, take your time. Lots of time. You know that one, you know that one.
No, I gave it to you to roll it up.
All right, let's do this. Set of plans before.
Mr. Miller, you can take
Yeah,
this
just wanna, all set. I
and,
appreciate it, guys.
no, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
It died.
Did it die? Get out of here.
No way.
I only have a felt tip on it.
Yeah, that's it. We'll finish it
Sign
off.
it with the felt, sign it with the felt tip.
Let me have one of those.
Yeah, it's one of the-
Yeah, I'll torture that.
torture that thing.
Torches me too.
That's funny. No good, you can't sign
Can't
it.
sign it, can't leave.
Come on.
Torture that pen.
Yeah,
See,
it's me. I'm a heavy writer, and these are no good for me. That's why.
I went by the office today, and they have that carry cart that has a bunch of pens in it and everything, which I should have grabbed, but instead I just grabbed a handful of markers. And I probably should have just grabbed the whole thing.
It just, I mean, it looks like there's still ink in it, still.
Yeah, it's just dried up from,
Yeah.
please don't
Oh,
make
Brian
it.
pushed it too hard on it.
It's all Brian's
That's
fault.
absolutely. I'm the first one to admit it. I'm terrible.
It's like me on a keyboard. Everybody laughs. I got to stay the pop, pop,
Well,
pop. When I hit
When we learned how to draw in AutoCAD, it was the best thing that ever happened for me because, you know, we used to have to get on a light table with vellum, and we used to have to trace through the vellum, you know, through tracing paper and stuff, onto the vellum with pens. When you're someone like me, you make a mess. So when we learned AutoCAD, it was like, wow. I started surveying, we were still using theodolite and steel tapes.
Okay. Yeah, the surveying equipment's incredible, isn't it? It gets
Oh. Night and day to what it used to be.
bunch of stuff in, just go there.
Plumb bob and, oh,
Yeah. Oh no, here comes a breeze again. Can't line that thing forever to set that point on the
That's all of them.
transit.
Alright, let me just put this aside for now, let me just sit that right there. Alright, let's just continue this real quick. No town planner update, no long-range planning, other business. I'd like to announce, unfortunately I hate to make this announcement, but one of our planning board members has resigned. Mr. David DeVignen has resigned from the planning board. I have his resignation letter here that I will read into the minutes. Dear Mr. Chairman and board members, I ran for the elected position on the planning board in 2021 with the full intention of serving out my 5-year term. I specifically ran because I watched the planning board function with only 3 to 5 members for nearly 18 months, and at times without the assistance of a town planner. I figured my experience would help. Unfortunately, the demands of my personal business have made it increasingly difficult to attend meetings in person. Therefore, it is with regret that I am submitting my resignation effective immediately from my position on the planning board. I choose this time to allow residents the time to pull their papers and run for the open position in the May election. Sincerely, David M. DeVignen. On a personal note, I would like to just thank Dave for his service, all his help for the past couple of years. His knowledge, his professional advice will be missed. He was a great asset to this board and to me. With that being said, I'd also like to encourage anybody else out there who would like to serve on the board to please bring their letters of interest to the selectmen. I'm not exactly sure if, because we're so close to the elections, if we would appoint somebody or if we would wait until elections and people just put their name in. But I encourage anybody who would like to serve to please bring in their letter of interest.
Yeah, and I don't know what the last day for signatures are.
It's in March.
It's, yeah,
I was
It's
just
like,
gonna
it's
say,
like
yeah.
March 24th, and you have to have everything in by like March 29th or
There's still
something.
plenty of time for somebody to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, plenty of time.
As long as, yeah, they scramble.
And I actually think there's plenty of time to actually have somebody put in their letter of interest, vet them through us and the selectmen in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and put somebody on now, let them serve out the month of April or whatnot into March, and then they still have to run. But I would encourage anybody that wants to be a help to their town, a help to this board, to please put in your letters of interest. With that being said, gentlemen, our next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, February 22nd. Anything else anybody would like to discuss?
No, I just.
I would also like to reiterate what you said. David was a great asset to this board. I think, and he came in at the right time, because I was one of those people that was struggling.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he was a great help at a time when we really needed it. And I'm sorry to see him go. I think he is a great asset to the town, so.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, just his professional knowledge of, of all the engineering that we look at every meeting, his perception, his advice, everything of that we do was extremely valuable.
Oh, yeah, he had a keen eye for
He had a
certain things.
very keen eye.
Absolutely.
And he had a way of,
He's good with people.
yeah, he's good
Great
with people,
communicator.
good way, yeah, of articulating what needs to
Yep.
be done. Again, an extreme loss for this board, but we wish him the best at his thriving business. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye. Have a good night, people. Thank you.